So Joshua chapter 3 was talking about how that they woke up early in the morning. Joshua led the people of Israelites from Shittim, where they were before, to the banks of Jordan, so that they can cross over. And we could see from that chapter also that the leaders told the Israelites that just make sure that you're at Halat. Once the covenant ark moving, then start moving also. Move with follow the leading of the covenant ark, or make sure that there's a good distance between you and the covenant ark. God reassured Joshua that I am the one that is leading you. I'm going to exalt you in the heights of those people. I'm going to make you a good leader and all of that. He reassured him, and there was no confusion. That's the thing about God. There's no confusion. And then he told him how they were going to cross the river. He told him that the Levitical priests, they are going to stand at the bank of the river of Jordan, and once they stand there, the people will be able to cross. So the next thing Joshua did was to go to the Israelites and send information out that this is what the Lord your God has said. Now, one thing I love about it is that he did not say that. He did not assume it as, okay, I am the one that is leading you. He made them realize that it is God, so exalting God above his own instructions, making them realize that it is actually God. So he told them that God, the Lord your God, will make you see the promised land that he has promised you today, and all of that. That you follow once the priest touches the water, then you'll be able to cross. So the after then, the priests, when they got to the water, they stood there, and the water began to dry up, and the people of Israel, they crossed the river Jordan without water touching their foot. Like there was no trace of water on their foot, according to the scripture. What a miracle. Before then, Joshua told the people, he said, consecrate yourself unto the Lord. Consecrate yourself unto the Lord. From this particular scripture, it just made me to understand that, see, God is always speaking. If you remember from chapter 1, he did not tell Joshua that they were going to tell the priest to stay in the water for them to cross. So don't depend on the instruction he has given you before. He keeps speaking every day. God speaks every minute, and then your own responsibility is just to listen to him and pay attention to him. And God will not lead you to a place without reassuring you. He will not confuse you. He kept reassuring Joshua. I kept telling him that I am the Lord your God. I'm going to make you do exploit. I'm going to do this as I was with Moses. I'll be with you, and all of that. There was reassurance. There was peace, and all of that. What did Joshua have to do? He just had to follow the instructions that God was giving him part time and part season. The same thing applies to us. We all have the river Jordan that we have to cross. We all have the process that we have to go through to reach that promised land. Are you paying attention to what God is saying? Are you listening part-time, or are you just depending on the instruction that he had given you since 2 years ago, or since last year or last month? See, God is a God of constant. You have to have a relationship with God. You have to depend on him day by day. That's the way it works. As long as you're able to depend on him and you make him say that, I can't do anything without you, it is your instructions I have to follow, he will keep instructing you. But once you begin to have a plan B, what if, he will just leave you. He just needs you to just depend on him. So from this scripture, I really learned that total dependence on God is important, and also just follow instructions. Don't exalt yourself above the God that is instructing you. You get what I mean? This story, I'm really loving it. I feel like going to chapter 4 already, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow. God bless you. What did you learn from this particular chapter? Please jump into the comment section.